everybody, today we're going to be looking at the Holbein Artist Colored Pencils. I'm very excited about this. So I bought these 2 packs of pencils. There's a little art shop here in Japan, and it's kind of like my local art shop that I can currently go to that's not far away from me, and they were out of stock of these pencils, so I ordered them and they sent them to my house, and that's so sweet. Like, I actually went into the shop and I filled out what I wanted. I knew what I wanted before I went in, so they just sent them to my house and they arrived within like 2 days. So how amazing is that? Customer service at its finest. So we have here the 24 colour set of basic colours, the basic selection, and then we have the 12 colour set of pastel tones, which I'm very excited about. I just love pastels. Let's just open the pastel set first, and also this is really unique. Like, you literally push this. Boop. How cute. So opening it up, you have this little leaflet. And I've literally just saw it says, do not lick the core of the pencil. I guess that's something people do with watercolours, maybe, like watercolour pencils. I was just thinking, why would you do that? But then I think I have seen people do that, actually. So anyway, opening it up, you see this is the entire colour selection that they offer. And these are the different sets that you can get. And it goes right up to 150 colours. I actually don't know the difference between that one and that one, because that one's also 150 colours. So I think that this is just the box is a bit nicer. It's like the tray, the actual tray to keep them in. Getting fancy down there. But anyway, yeah, I just picked up the pastel ones, and look how pretty they are. Really gorgeous. And then if we open the 24 pack here, wah, nearly dropped it. We open the 24 pack. You have the same leaflet there, same information. Exactly. Oh, hello. Same information, and then that just flew off. But this is the little protective sheet that it comes with, and this is the 24 pack. So I think there's like a really nice range of colours here. There's like 4 blue, a purple, like how many greens? 5 greens, couple of yellowy oranges, orange. So up here at the top of the set, you'll see this is a list of the colours that are available in each set. So here it says that the pink is available in the 36 set, the 24 and the pastel set. So you can see exactly what colours are going to be repeated, which I think is really useful. So the only one that is actually repeated in these 2 sets is the pink here, which is this one here. That's the only colour that is exactly the same. So if you swivel the colour around, on the other side it says the colour name and then also the number. So 022 pink. So this one would be the same. 022 pink. So I don't mind that at all. Like, I think I'll use pink quite often. And I also was happy to find that the colours I bought before, including, where is it, you sneaky one? Where's it gone? This blue. Including this blue, this forget-me-not blue. I thought that this would be in the palette, but it's not. So this is a lavender blue, this is a sky blue, and this is an aqua, and this is obviously not. It's obviously not that dark. So it's sort of like in between these ones, which I was really happy about, because I honestly thought that would be in this set, but it's not. So the only repeat I have is that pink. And yeah, I think we should just start testing them out and colouring with them. Okay, so to actually test the crayons, the coloured pencils, I think that I will be testing them in my new insert for my traveler's notebook. So my traveler's notebook is in here. I absolutely love this, by the way. I bought it early this year or last year, I can't remember, but anyway, I think I bought it this year. But I absolutely love it. I only have one insert at the moment in here, but I do have other ones that I am currently using, but I guess I don't need that to actually colour in here. So this is the sketch paper refill. And these are 400 yen in Japan, which is like $4 or around £3 something in the UK. I haven't used the sketch paper one yet. I've used the watercolor one and the square one and various different ones, but I have not tried the sketch paper. So I thought, because the paper's really smooth, I thought it would be nice to try the crayons on. So I think it's about to start raining here in Japan, so I can hear the sky is about to open. So I'm going to do the rest of the video in a voiceover. So yes, let's get started. Okay, so here we are in the voiceover, and by the way, it did pour down just after I said. It absolutely poured it down. I think it's typhoon season here in Japan, so yeah, we've been having some heavy rains and wind. So anyway, I am sketching out something to test the crayons. I wanted to actually, sorry, I keep calling them crayons. If I call them crayons, just ignore me. You know I mean colored pencils. So I'm sketching out these little houses, and the reason I chose these little houses is because I thought they would have lots of little things to colour, and it'd be quite good to see how well the pencils held up with detail, because I know, you know, a lot of people use pencils for small detail, fine detail. The pencil I just used, it is so cute. It's an Alice in Wonderland pencil, and it's by Pilot, the brand Pilot. I literally just bought it from my local grocery store. They have a little stationery section, and I bought it from there. But I actually really, really love it. I think I love it even more than the Tokyo Disney one that I got. So yeah, and it's purple, which is my favourite colour. So I sketched out these houses from my Pinterest, and these are actual houses. They actually exist, or something very similar. I've took inspiration from them. If you go onto my Pinterest, I think it's just Jodi Lakin or Jodi Lakin 1 or something like that. If you go onto my Pinterest, you will actually see a board that I have on there called, what's the name of it now? It's called Architecture and Beautiful Houses or something like that, cute houses. And you'll see some of these houses on there. And this house that I'm currently colouring in pink, it looks exactly like this. It is actually pink and white, and it is so cute. And I just have a small/large obsession with houses and little doors and little windows. I don't know why. I always wanted like a little shed in the garden or something, like a little dream Wendy house with a tiny door. That was like literally my dream, to have something like that. So yeah, I just have an obsession with houses. But I drew houses, as I said, because I wanted to try out all of the colours. So I just tried to make each individual house look nice and not worry about the houses that were next door, because you know, if your neighbour paints their house blue and yours is, you know, a different tone of blue, what are you going to do? You're going to tell them off? It doesn't match your house. No, you can't do anything about it. So the one that I'm actually colouring right now, that was my excuse, by the way. The one I'm colouring right now is my favourite, I think. I just love those three colours together, the burnt sienna, yellow ochre, and I think this is forest green. Yeah, forest green. I love those three together. So I'd like to do a bigger version of that house, I think. What colour was the brown? Let's see. What did I write? Burnt umber. Oh, nice. So yeah, I really like that one. It's just really cute. So what can I say about these coloured pencils? Well, I like them. Obviously, I like them. I'd been using them for a year. Like prior to this, I just had a few that I wanted to test out, like I'd said in the start of the video. So I do already like them, but I'd never actually used them like this, I don't think, where I haven't put any other paints or anything underneath them, and I hadn't used them with such fine detail. And I have to say, if you are one for like having to colour in the lines and you really want to get some like tiny details. These are not the crayons for you. See, I called them crayons again. These are not the pencils for you. The reason for that is they are so creamy. I don't know if that's the right word. To me, they feel creamy. Maybe waxy is a better word. But they're so like creamy that when you press hard or you just start to do any kind of shading, they go blunt very quickly, which means you have to keep sharpening them. And they do have a lot of texture as well, so you'd have to use like one of those blendy pencils, I guess, to get rid of some of the texture if you don't like the way that looks. To me personally, I don't mind it, and for what I use these for, I kind of like that texture because I like to add some definition and some texture to my drawings or my paintings. So for me, it's not a big deal. But if you really like to, you know, like I say, colour in the lines and, you know, get some really nice detail, these might not be for you. I really like the colours though. I just really like them. I'm not, like, I've said this before, I'll say it again, I'm not a review channel. That's not kind of what I'm about. I just like to play with things, and I'm also not up on all the technical terms, and I've never actually bought a set of pencils like this before. So all of this is kind of new to me. So this is coming to you from somebody who knows very little about pencils. So for the other side, I just moved the crayons over there. Called them crayons again. That's 3 times. Is that okay? Can I call them crayons? I don't know. Am I breaking some rule? I don't know. Anyway, for this house here, this is actually white on Pinterest, but I decided to do it pastel colour because I just wanted to use all of those pastel colours and make sure I used all of the colours on this whole, what would you even call it? Like a swatch page or something. That's what I decided to do. These pastel blues, they're just so pretty, and one of them has a name like something ice something. I don't even know what it is. Blue ice blue, I don't know. But it's just so pretty, the blues and greens. I'm curious to know too, like, which house would you live in if you could choose one of these houses? Like, I'd be so interested in the comments below, like if you do it in order, like from the left to the right, left being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I would live in house number 7. I really like the colour. Or house number 1, like the little cottage house. Really cute. But honestly, I would live in any of them. Apart from that little gnome house, that would not be very good for us. I'd be quite happy there, I'm sure. But my husband, Jack, he definitely wouldn't fit through that tiny door. And I mean, he hits his head every day on our little house here in Japan because the doors are so short, because generally people are smaller in Japan, so they don't need super high doors, and Jack hits his head on every, like, the doors, the lights, all the time. So I love tiny doors. It's something that I want in my house, is just like a tiny door, but Jack, it does not like them. And even though we've lived here for 2 years in our little kind of wooden Japanese house, it's very old Japanese house that we live in, Jack still hits his head like every day on the doors and the lights. So yeah, he wouldn't be very happy with one of those houses. Maybe this one, the one I'm colouring right now, he probably would like that one. It's got a massive door. I really love those pastel colours. I love pastel. I don't know what it is about pastel colours, but I just really like them. I think that I find them soothing to look at, you know, soothing on the eyes. They're not so harsh. And I'm always drawn to, weirdly, pastel blue, pastel pink, and pastel like purple, like lilac. I'm always drawn to those 3 colours. Is there like a colour that you're always drawn to? And I'd be really curious to know. And also let me know which house is your favourite house as well. I'd also be curious to know that. I just noticed as well, I didn't colour in the chimney on the pink house. I wonder if I'll go back and colour that at the end. I wonder if I'll realise. Maybe I meant to leave it white. I don't know. But I definitely have a few favourite colours from this kit. Oh, look at that green. It came out really bright on camera. fresh green. It came out like lime green. That's mad. I wonder. I don't think it was that bright in real life. So I have a few favorite colors from this set. I really like the house on the right. Like I said, all those colors I really love. I love the ice green. Yeah, I love that color. It's more of a blue to me. I see it as a blue, but it is called ice green. So I really love that. And I really like the pinks. The rose pink particularly is my favorite. And I really like the shade I did the roof on the house on the left, but I actually don't know what shade that was. I didn't see it. Was it the salmon pink? No, it wasn't the salmon pink. I don't know what colour that was. Maybe it was a colour I'd used before, like burnt sienna. I think it was burnt sienna. And I love the forest green too. So nice. So my traveler's notebook, I have been using it for so many different things. If you don't have a traveler's notebook, they are just so versatile. You can put any kind of paper. They have lined paper and square, dotted. They have free diaries and everything. So, but I really, really love this sketch paper. It was the first time that I'd used it. So that's going to be it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed watching. I hope you have a lovely day, whatever you're doing today, or a lovely evening, if it's evening where you are. And I will see you next Sunday with another video. Take care. Bye.